All right. Hi, everybody. It's Laura Kelley with Keller Williams Realty. My number is 619-985-3362. And I'm here today with Simone de Lira. She's with Move It Mortgage, and she's also in Del Mar, right there, right off High Bluff in our office. And we just want to talk a little bit about maybe some things that what you should know, or maybe you don't know about what's going on in the lending market today. I brought her on so I can ask her a few questions. The date is May 13th, 2020. And Simone, if you want to start off, give us a little bit of an update what's going on.
Sure. We are seeing that the purchases in our area in San Diego County have not really slowed down. We've seen a lot of pre-approvals start kind of ramping up a little bit. Maybe it's because people have more time right now in their home, and so they're engaging a little bit more. But it's been a steady stream of purchase transactions, and I personally have not seen any slowdown or necessarily speed up. It's just stayed consistent. So I don't think the virus is scaring enough people out of purchasing.
Yeah.
And refinances have stayed relatively the same the last couple of months. We saw a big surge in March, and rates have stayed flat since then. We're still in the mid to low threes on a conventional conforming loan, which is outstanding rate right now.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. So in that, right, what can Move It Mortgage do versus maybe other banks for clients? Are there some things that you can do that are a little bit different, a little bit better? What can you do for our clients?
Sure. Well, first thing on the conforming conventional and government loans, we don't have any overlays. So that's really helped us a lot. A lot of companies do have overlays, especially in this time. And so we've removed them. In addition, we do still have jumbo investors, and
Yes.
we do still have access to home equity lines of credit.
Oh, that's good.
Yeah. When this, lately in the last week or two, we've seen home equity lines of credit kind of start to go away. Just like a lot of the jumbo investors were pulling back, they're starting to pull back on the lines of credit at a lot of the big banks. And
Sure.
so we are seeing that. And that was one way to get around the issue with the jumbo lending when they were tightening up on their guidelines, was to do a first second combination. And now that's even getting a little bit harder, but we still do at Movement Mortgage have 2 investors that we are currently using, so we still can provide that.
That's fabulous to know. That's really good to know, especially when a lot of other banks are tightening up a little bit more with their lending. It's good to know that we
Absolutely.
can actually go with, speak with you a little bit and see if there's something different that you can do, because everybody has a different product, right?
Yeah.
So it's good to weigh your options and see if there's something that you could provide versus somebody else. Um, Now you said that the rates are between 3 and 4. Is that correct?
Yeah, it depends on your loan amount. It depends on how much you're putting down and your FICO. But in the best case scenario on a conventional conforming, we're in the mid to low threes. So,
Okay.
I mean, rates aren't too far off where we were at our low. They are a little bit higher,
Yeah.
but they do start getting a little bit above that when you get into the high balance space and the jumbo space. But the conventional conforming are very strong.
Very good. Very good. Let me see. I'm looking at my notes.
One other thing I did want to touch on
Yeah.
that Movement recently announced is that we do service our own loans now.
Oh, that's
So
fantastic.
yeah, so that's been a really big thing for us, and that helps us. And how that translates to you guys out there is that it actually helps us be more competitive with pricing. We already have fabulous turn times and great operational staff, but now we are more competitive than ever. We've always been in the competitive space, but that allows us to give an extra competitive edge. And so what that means for you guys out there is that when you fund a loan with us, you'll also be making your payment to us. That's what servicing is, the people you make your payments to every
Right.
month.
Absolutely. And that's fantastic. So you know who your servicer is, and your loan will be sold to another bank, if you will. You'll actually go with the true bank that you start with and end with. So that's fantastic. That's
Well,
good.
it also allows us when customers call up and they have a question,
Yes.
we as employees will have the ability to call into the servicer as the servicer is us as an employee and help navigate if they do have issues. Where right now, if your servicer is not with the same company that did your loan, they're not going to talk to anybody unless they're on the loan.
Right.
But if you're an employee of the company, then they are willing to communicate.
That's fantastic. That's great. Communication is definitely key, especially with any transaction. That's wonderful. Well, thank you so much for your information and your update in May.
You're welcome.
13, 2020 as it is. And I guess your family's doing great. You're well. Everybody's happy, healthy.
We are. We're hunkering down at
online.
Yes, you as well?
Yes, it's the same. So thank you so much for just popping on and give us a little bit of information. If anybody wants to contact you, how would they go about that?
My phone number is 619-804-7212 or email me at simone.delira@movement.com.
Awesome. Thank you, Simone. Have a great day.
You too. Take care.